Top 10. Overlooked but incredible. Travel destinations. Most travelers stick to the same 8 or 9 famous destinations, but here is the surprising truth. Some of the most jaw-dropping places on the planet quietly sit in the shadows, underhyped and underexplored. These are the destinations where the landscapes feel unreal, the culture hits deeper, and the price tag is often way lower than the places constantly trending online. Today's video dives into 10 incredibly overlooked travel spots that deserve a massive spotlight, and each of them delivers the kind of experiences you would expect from big-name destinations without the crowds or the stress. If you are hunting for somewhere fresh, surprising, and unforgettable, this list might just change your next travel plan entirely. Georgia feels like stepping into a blend of ancient history and mountain adventure, all wrapped in a warm hospitality that travelers never expect until they experience it. The country looks cinematic from almost every angle, with the Caucasus Mountains framing small villages and Tbilisi offering a mix of quirky modern architecture and deep cultural roots. Some travelers hear Caucasus region and assume it might be a complicated place to navigate, but Georgia turns out to be welcoming, straightforward, and surprisingly easy for visitors. Food is a huge highlight here, and the fact that massive traditional meals cost less than casual brunch elsewhere makes the experience even better. Slovenia. Slovenia has all the beauty travelers expect from Austria or Switzerland: emerald lakes, mountain peaks, and postcard villages, but with a calmer, more intimate feel that makes every corner feel like a hidden gem. People often only hear about Lake Bled, but that is just a tiny fraction of what the country offers. From the dramatic scenery of Triglav National Park to charming towns like Piran that feel relaxed and romantic. Some imagine a place this clean and naturally stunning must be expensive, yet Slovenia stays refreshingly reasonable with cozy accommodations and affordable local food. One of the best parts is how compact the country is, allowing travelers to see forests, mountains, and coastlines in the same day without rushing. Colombia's coffee region. Colombia's coffee region delivers an atmosphere so peaceful and lush that you immediately understand why it is loved by those who discover it, even though it is still overshadowed by the country's bigger cities. The rolling, green hills, colorful towns, and relaxed pace of life feel almost therapeutic, and the affordability makes long stays incredibly tempting. Some travelers worry about outdated assumptions regarding safety, but the coffee region itself has become a calm, friendly, and culturally rich area that welcomes visitors generously. Even short hikes or coffee farm tours feel immersive and warm, and every day is filled with views that look surreal. Taiwan. Taiwan is a fusion of natural wonders, modern energy, and some of the best street food on the entire continent, yet it somehow remains overlooked by most travelers outside Asia. Taipei's night markets alone feel like entire adventures filled with flavors and energy, while the mountains, lakes, and coastline look like scenes pulled from nature documentaries. People sometimes assume Taiwan is expensive because of how modern the cities appear, but daily travel here stays surprisingly budget-friendly and incredibly comfortable. The transportation system makes exploring effortless, whether you are hopping between temples or hiking lush trails. Uruguay. Uruguay offers calm beaches, stylish small towns, and a laid-back lifestyle that often shocks travelers expecting South America to be more intense or overwhelming. The country is peaceful in a way that feels refreshing, especially when wandering through coastal spots like Punta del Diablo or exploring Montevideo's waterfront promenades. Some assume Uruguay might lack big experiences compared to neighboring countries, but its strength is in its relaxed charm, friendly communities, and surprisingly refined food culture. It gives off quiet luxury vibes without trying too hard, and the slower pace becomes one of its biggest attractions. Romania's Transylvania region. Transylvania often gets overshadowed by vampire myths, but the region itself feels like walking through a fairy tale filled with medieval towns, towering castles, and endless green hills. Sibiu and Brasov offer colorful streets that feel charming without the inflated prices found in Western Europe, and the landscapes beyond the cities look absolutely majestic. Some travelers think the area might be too remote, but it is surprisingly accessible, with trains and buses connecting the major towns easily. What makes Transylvania special is the comfortable balance between natural beauty and historical richness, all while remaining budget-friendly. Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is one of the world's most underrated adventure destinations with massive alpine lakes, dramatic peaks, and nomadic culture that feels genuinely authentic rather than commercialized. Travelers who finally visit often say the same thing. Why is nobody talking about this place? Because the landscapes feel huge and untouched. Some people worry that Central Asia might be hard to navigate, but Kyrgyzstan is known for its welcoming locals and clear routes for trekking, horseback riding, and exploring. Even the yurts in remote areas feel surprisingly comfortable for travelers, offering cultural immersion without stress. Oman offers deserts, turquoise coastlines, mountains, and ancient forts all in one country. And what surprises most travelers is how serene and respectful the atmosphere feels. People often assume the Middle East is either ultra-modern or extremely expensive, but Oman sits right in the middle with a calm, accessible vibe that never overwhelms. The landscapes look incredibly grand, from golden dunes to dramatic cliffs, and the towns feel welcoming and warm. It is the kind of destination where every drive feels like a scenic route, and even the lesser-known spots leave strong impressions. Oman stays overlooked mostly because it is quieter than its neighbors, but that quietness is exactly what makes it so captivating. Guatemala's beauty is way beyond what most first-time visitors imagine, with volcanic lakes, ancient ruins, colorful towns, and lush jungles that feel like stepping into another world. The affordability makes it especially appealing for long-term travelers, yet the quality of experiences, from Lake Atitlan to Tikal, feels premium. Some worry about crowded tourist spots, but Guatemala has countless corners that remain peaceful and authentic, far from the busier routes. The culture is vibrant, the landscapes feel dramatic, and every region brings a different flavor to the journey. Mozambique. Mozambique has beaches that look like luxury island retreats, yet the country itself remains one of Africa's most underrated coastal destinations. The turquoise waters, soft sand, and relaxed fishing villages feel untouched and calm, creating an atmosphere that feels refreshing compared to more commercial beach hotspots. People sometimes assume African beach destinations are difficult to reach or too expensive, but Mozambique offers incredible value and a slower, more genuine rhythm. The coastline stretches for miles with hidden coves, marine life, and vibrant local culture that make each day feel special. Every destination on this list proves that the world is still full of places that deserve far more attention than they get, and each one offers something unforgettable without the crowds or the hype. If this video inspired your next adventure or opened your eyes to places you had never considered, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment sharing which destination surprised you the most. Your support keeps these travel guides coming, and the next journey is already in the works.